I got catfished on the internet. Real story or movie script, doesn't matter. I've heard so many stories in the last couple years of young people killing themselves over a picture that gets leaked or a bad sexual experience getting leaked, like whatever it is. Everybody has embarrassing encounters and experiences like that. Every human being. So the reason that I tell the stories about those specific topics on here, if I could prevent one person from killing themselves for hearing an embarrassing story about something and being able to laugh about it and be like, oh, I can shake off what I'm going through. That's why I talk about a lot of the stuff I do here on Talks with Tom. Like, then I know everything in today's society is on a phone, but don't don't ever let a bad experience like that even push you to considering that it's worth ending your life over. That is just one of the worst things that I've seen in today's society, and I just hope that for everybody out there, like, that we all have embarrassing moments. And like I said, whether my stories get 2 million views or 2 views, if I can save one person from doing something like that by hearing one of my embarrassing encounters in that area, I hope that they all see this. So, because it's just like we all have those moments of embarrassment and things that we might not be proud of, but it happens. So yeah, I that happened to me once. Thought it was some chick I knew. It was like some 50-year-old dude. And I guess the other thing about that is, like, so many people try to cover that up. Like, just fucking own it. Like, hey, yeah, you got a picture of my dick, and it's a good looking one. So fuck you. Honestly, half the problem with why the catfishers out there get so fueled is like everyone wants to cover it up because they're ashamed of it. It's like, how many people that's happened to? It could probably happen to so many people that have tried to cover it up. And I think that's probably the bigger problem there is, like, there's such a huge difference between if you're like an 18 or 20-year-old or a high schooler and you think you're Snapchatting another high school, that's one thing. But if you're like a 40 or 50-year-old dude and you think that you're Snapchatting underage people, that's fucked up. And that's probably a lot of the people who are trying to cover up the whole catfishing thing. So I think that'll always be a thing, especially with as prevalent as the internet is now. It's just going to get more and more. And I just hope for all the young people out there, especially, like, you have an embarrassing encounter with any type of situation like that and it gets caught on the internet or it gets caught on somebody else's phone and gets leaked and you're getting made fun of for it, like, it's just not worth taking your own life over. Like, have a little bit of faith in God, have a little bit of faith in the things higher than us human beings up on this earth, and just remember that no embarrassment, I don't, even if it's not, in that space, just remember that, like, there's nothing so embarrassing in life that it's worth ending it. So that's my story on here today. More of just a point I wanted to make because, like I said, I don't know if it's a generational thing or what, but I've just seen so many, way more stories than I ever have about people killing themselves over that thing, over that type of situation, and I think it's just the saddest thing in the world. So I hope for anyone that age, if you're ever in that type of situation or you're going through an experience like that, just know that it's not worth taking your own life over. I don't care if it's a bad breakup. I don't care if it's, like I said, an embarrassing thing going on the internet. Like, just own that shit and remember that you can shake it off. You can laugh it off. Like, there's never a reason to take your own life on that. I think that's one of the saddest things I've seen in today's society, and I just hope that for everybody out there, like, that's why I'm telling the stories that I tell in that space. Like, I was super embarrassed, and people made fun of a lot of the stories that I've told on here, and just know that, like, you'll be all right. Life goes on, and it's never as bad as certain people are going to make it seem. So just keep that in mind. Keep pushing forward, and just please don't end your life over something like that. I promise it's never that deep at the end of the day. So that's my story on here for Talks with Tom, and we'll be back with more episodes soon. Taking shots by the lake till I can't even breathe no more, see no more. I was riding around town thinking to myself,